Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am back to do a little bit of crumb sewing. I'm in the mood, so I thought I would turn my camera on. I am going to start by showing you the blocks that I just put on eBay. The bidding starts at 1 penny with free shipping for USA. Outside the USA has to pay shipping. And the way I'm doing this series for now, is whatever I make tonight, whatever I start working on, I should say, I'll show it to you the next video and it'll be on eBay. So last time I worked on these blocks that featured this red fabric with kitty cats, and I finished those and now I have them to show you. They came out so cool, and if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch. I have a playlist for this series in the description of this video, also on the end screen. So I was just making sure I had the kitty cats in every block. These are 5 inches. And there's one. And there's another one. There's a slideshow at the end of this video also. And you can see the images on eBay. Now, some of these had a selvage. But with the selvage, there was hardly any cat print. So I added more cat. So you have that. The little paw prints and the cat. So cute. And this one too, there was a selvage and just a little bit of that cat fabric. So I put one there, and the cat's peeking at you. And then we have this one. And this one. Look, all you need is love and a cat. So if you're a cat lover, maybe you want to go bid on this. What the heck? See, these little strip sets. I love those so much. Look at how narrow that, let's see, that little strip is above this red one right there. Love that so much. Okay, eBay, go check it out. The link is in my description. Now, I don't know, I'm just going to always try to pick something to make the blocks look a little bit cohesive. They don't have to be, because they're crumb blocks, right? They can be anything. And there will be a big variety. I have this fabric. It's not really flannel. I guess some would call it flannel. I call it more like brushed cotton. And I do want to encourage you to use different fabrics in your crumb blocks. Sometimes I'll throw in batiks. Obviously things like denim, muslin, all that stuff. Flannel can go in. And I also tell you guys I'm obsessed with picking the threads off. Even holidays, because if you cut small enough or you sew to make it look small, the holiday doesn't like scream at you. Sometimes you wouldn't even know if something was Christmas or Valentine's or whatever. Oh, and then I also pulled this out. There's enough of both of these. I think I even have more of this, to make sure I have a piece of this and a piece of this in each block. So we're just going to start with that. I guess I can sew some things on this long strip. Maybe I could do 6 pieces with this and this touching. I don't know, I kind of just like the look of it. Let's do that. I haven't done that before. So I'm looking for scissors. That's all I'm looking for. I don't know where my other ones are. But let's take a piece like this and let's put this on here. A little bit of a headache. I'm kind of tired too. No surprise there. I'm always tired. And might as well, let's just cut this off. Oh, let's do all the rest of this. Kind of like that. And where's my I have nothing. I don't know where anything is. What the heck? I need another tag, I guess. I'm using my scissors. I've got my snippers. I'm going to press these open, and then I'm just going to cut 6 random size pieces. I have them pressed, and let's do some stuff with an angle. How about like that? And I'll trim this like this. Okay, I like that. I don't know if it will stay that size, but I like it so far. Well, let's do something like this. I don't know if I've ever done a crumb, you know, if I've ever cut a crumb that it's just slanted in the same direction. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Three, 4. Maybe let's do 5. These are big pieces. And no, let's do this. Let's go like that. 6. And maybe I'll use some of this in other blocks. You know I'm not throwing that stuff away. Okay, let me pull some fabrics and I'll be right back. I don't know, I'm in a mood. I was going to put these like with pieces that I've already got started, but I don't know. I just feel like just building them from scratch. It's probably not a good idea because I really could use those other pieces. Let's do some flip-flops on this guy. Yeah, let's do it this way. Oh, I like that green. Let's do that there. If you're new to crumb quilting, I have an entire series called the Crumb Quilt Adventure, and you can go check that out. I'm sure I have the playlist link in the description of this video. Let's just put this on this end. Do something different here. One more. I had to look for the perfect piece. Let's see, it's gonna go like that. I'll just cut a little bit of that off. Let's use this as a no, let's use this as salvage. Let's use that as a tag. Make a new tag. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me press and snip and all that stuff. I have them all pressed open, and I'm just going to cut with the angle that it already has. So I'm just going to go like that and like this. Oh, I wish I would have kept that visual vibes. Maybe I'll keep that, but I don't have white thread on my machine. When I do some top stitching, I like to have the thread match this. I mean, I could use my light green thread, but I don't know. And that. I don't know. We'll make another kind of an angle. I'm cutting so crooked. Things are wavy. Yeah, I won't put any selvages this time. Not in a selvage mood. And I left some of the white just because I can sew next to that and it'll get lost in the seam allowance. I hear Joe talking, that there's nobody to talk to. Unless he's talking to Rocket. He might be on the phone. Okay, maybe I can do a couple more with you, and then I need to go do some other stuff. I really would like to be adding something that I already have, because I like it when it's very, very unplanned and mixed up. I need that in my life. Okay, I think I can add those two together. I like that. I could put a piece of like sashing in between so that it's not all, you know, seams on seams. I think I'm just going to go with it for this one. I like it to look as crummy as possible. Be cool. We'll be building up here. I've certainly got 5 inches in this direction. If 6 inches works better, then ooh, okay, maybe we can add something like this. That's going to be an angle though. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I could sew there and do. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm just gonna do that. I don't know. Let's see how that works. And remember, I can be trimming, you know, any way that I want. Like I could trim this like this and just have this there, not all that. And I'll be doing that all a little bit later. Oh, I kind of like that. That looks like it belongs there. Let's do that. Make sure, am I getting it good like this? I like it. That I really like. What else can I dig out of this bag? What do we got here? Okay. And that looks like it'll work. Yeah, let's make that work, I think. One time I really do want to just sit down here and so just, you know, add crumbs to smaller crumb pieces, because I need more pieces that, you know, have stuff like this going on. I don't know why I say that. This is one of many bags that has that. I think I might have an illness. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Here's a nice big trimming. Hell, that would probably practically complete the block. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that right there. Because that's what this is. It was cut because it was probably a very big crumb. I used to make them big once upon a time so I could cut, you know, various sizes out of them. And let's do this one, add to this one, and then I'm going to say bye-bye, and I'm going to, you know, make sure that I send you to the auction. And I have my most recent junk journal fabric ribbon, I can't talk tonight, auction up. And for 2 days it's been stuck at 1 penny, the high bid, and now it's up to a whopping 20 cents. So that's interesting to watch. All right, I'm just gonna put this, let me put this, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Do I want that there? I don't know. I kind of want to work on a narrow end, just to make it different than what I've been doing. Very, very, I don't want to cut into that. That's all like little pieces there. I like that stuff. All right, I'm just going to do this, and then that'll end up getting trimmed, the gold part. It's warm in here. All right, I'm happy with this so far. I really like it. I'm always going to try to have something, you know, to make it a little bit more cohesive. If I have other cool prints like cats, dogs, stuff like that, I will like to do that. But I really do need to start using up a lot of these. Because I have 2 boxes that I pull from, and I have a lot of this going on. All right, you guys, go check out the auction. Watch the little slideshow. Have I been doing a slideshow at the end? I can't remember. I guess I will do a slideshow, and then you'll see the pictures on eBay. You can bid if you want, and check out whatever else I have on eBay. I have had auctions going for like something like 9 months non-stop. I've been on a good run, and so there's almost always something up for auction. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll be back with more soon. Oh, and go check out my scrap packs on eBay too. I have the link in the description for those also. Bye!